I'd ask the young person about what kind of work they'd like to do. We'd then sit down and look at how realistic their chosen occupation would be. It may not be that they can do the thing that they want to do, so therefore they may have to go to college and gain another qualification. They may have to do something else in order to get to where they want to be. A lot of young people sometimes not very realistic, so we have to ground them a little bit and say, you know, because of this or because of that, you know, we're going to have to go here to get to there, and it usually works okay.
Drink, drugs, fighting, just doing that in and out of prison for the past God knows how long, 4 years, no, longer than that, since I was 16, in and out. Most
People that have some kind of criminal background are usually quite resilient and quite resourceful, and usually quite strong characters. I think for any potential employer, you know, they're surely assets that you'd want in a potential, you know, in your workforce.
Well, when I was down there, basically, I had to be up at 6 o'clock, boom, there on that spot where he said 6 o'clock, so I couldn't afford to be late.
I think potentially an employer would shy away from employing somebody with a conviction because of the stigma that's attached to it. Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't want to be seen to be employing ex-offenders, where in reality, if I was an employer, I'd want people to know that I've given someone else a chance, because it'd be, you know, good for business. Do you know what I mean? You know, you're less stereotyped. Do you know what I mean?
We have had people who've come to us who perhaps have been through some hard times, have some criminal backgrounds, have been in a lot of trouble in the past in relation to drink or perhaps drugs. The fact that they're now approaching us and they're looking for work, they want work, and if they can convince us, like everybody else, that they're able to do the job and they're willing to learn how to do the job, then we're always going to give people a chance.
I can get the job done, simple as, you know what I mean? Whether it's knocking a house down or building one up, it's going to get done if you hire me. Proof's in the pudding, so let me prove to you, and that's it.
Been to jail 17 times. I've got just under 100 convictions. But I think I came to a point in my life where I knew I was getting too old and I wasn't enjoying it no more. You know, the consequences was getting worse and worse and worse. I needed to overcome them. I've done that by engaging with my colleagues, and gradually over a period of time, I started to feel more worthwhile and more able to contribute to society as a whole.
And you can teach people to do a good job and to progress within your company. It's easily done.
Just because somebody's made mistakes, I mean, the fact that they've learned from the mistakes and trying to change their way of life is testament to strength of character. I think you know, any employer would benefit from employing people with an offending background because of the way they change their lives around. I think it's a huge thing.